Alright, alright, alright. Let me get it back to see if anybody would drop in real quick. Figure out set this thing up a bit. Meanwhile, you guys enjoy the tick at the bottom to get your updates into this league. Yes, we're gonna sit in a little bit of silence. Oh, that's gonna be funny. I'll watch that video after I do this live stream. Let me go to my channel. How do I do this? Nope. There we go. That's how we do it. Just lower this volume because I don't need it. I just want to, so I can keep up with the chat. That's what I'll do there. Alright. So I figure we're overdue for a proper intro. This your boy DJ81 on that channel Skins for Life, and I'm back into doing MyLeague. As you can see, I'm already 2 games in, about to do game 3, and figure I'd finally do it right this time instead of doing video clips, which last year I spent a lot of time editing and putting up clips. I wound up kicking out about 25 videos in the series, which led up to me being eliminated by the Toronto Raptors in 2K15. But for 2K16, it was a little bit of a struggle, only because I'm in school. So definitely had to focus on school, set aside the MyLeague, because the MyLeague is, along with my GM, is highly involved, highly immersive. So I wasn't gonna be able to put as much time into it like I was when I did 2K15. But since I'm here and got to actually have a handle on school, I'm pretty much gonna do it this way. Do it through live stream. Some big games like tonight we'll be playing against the Knicks. I may live stream the Spurs game. So whatever I come across a big game, I'll live stream it. It's a cough right there. And I'll just leave it at that. Now, I just want to make sure of something, because I got the music down, because I don't want this, I don't want the archive to get blown up by YouTube because of the copyrighted music on there. So I don't have any music playing. So if you have your own music, feel free to play it. I really could care less about the music. I'll turn it up as soon as I'm about to play, because the pregame music actually is a little different and doesn't play when you have the music volume down. So I just want to check, make sure I have the Knicks already stored up and ready to go. Yeah, my guys are on a roll, and so are the Knicks. Okay, it looks like I had them set up. Alright, cool. Yeah, focus is going to be on him. So I was never the person to keep people entertained while I play. Usually I just play and let the game entertain you. I'm not the entertainer, the game is. So it looks like I did this before, like I did this yesterday after I finished the game against I can't remember, the Bucks. I went in and set everything up for the Knicks. I know exactly what my keys are. Actually, I needed to adjust this. I want Dudley on a. I can take Porzingis being guarded by Porter. I just don't want Porter guarding Anthony. I'd rather have Dudley guard him. So we're gonna do that. think everybody else is straight. Alright. Same type of offense. Only make adjustments when I have to. Like, definitely the Knicks are outside shooting team. So then we're going to limit their perimeter shots. And we're just going to take it from there. Alright. So let me go ahead. And since I'm about to play, I'm going to kick up the volume a little bit. And let's see. Yeah, hurry up and get into this game. Yep, home opener against the Knicks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first 2 wins. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick or treat. Yeah, it was the worst
Trick in the bag.
the worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a
awesome.
horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did you eat
terrible
them?
story.
It was horrible.
It's very sad story.
It was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh,
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's style.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Giesling?
Oh, look, some of the Knicks players don't have their hands over their chest. The outrage. I had to throw that in there because they've been getting on Cam Newton about this. About one and that. The one of my friends on Facebook was upset because Cam didn't have his hand across his chest. The things we find outraging and the outrage that should come out
We have a very special
with other
treat
things.
for you here. No trick, it's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline.
All right, this is going to be a good game.
This DC crowd hoping to
I'm not going to worry about playing for the audience. I'm just going to play.
Go up against this Knicks team. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Calderon. Then there's
Got him.
Affollo. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year, just lacked any real presence in the paint, and lacking that paint
They really
threat
need to fix
makes
that. That
things
should be a
easier
Wizards
for the opposing defense.
You know, with the Knicks, they
Thing
were second
flying
to
instead
last
of the
in
Knicks.
field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place.
Oh, come on,
Yeah, you know,
Gortat.
with that
Really?
poor field goal percentage shooting and being top
Already
3
fucking
in
up.
field goal
Gortat
attempts
in the
on
first
year,
2 games
not
has
a good
already
combination.
been in foul trouble. like he's had 3 fouls by the midpoint of the second quarter in the first 2 games, so he hasn't really played much. Been relying on Nene. I got Humphreys back at the beginning for the second game.
And he sinks the second. Wizards on D. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile,
there we go.
They just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Now here's Porter. Here's Beal. And against
there we
the
go.
shot to fall after coming off the pick.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
There's a screen by Gortat. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, come on, Gortat. You got to finish that
win against Atlanta.
Had that perfect setup,
that
too.
was constructed for that one. I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Now here's Wall. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. Beal against Lopez. Beal can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Shit, the Knicks have gone 1 of 4. Imagine what I got.
Calderon. He kicks it to Aflalo. Pass to Anthony. The 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Outside Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Passes it to Dudley. Porter kicks to Wall. Unloads. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
That wasn't going to fall.
New York's
Kind of
gone
forced
1
that
2
one up.
from long range in the first quarter.
Okay.
Calderon with it. Now guarded by Porter. Fires it up. And Calderon gets it to go on the assist by Aflalo. Calderon's got his first 2 points. Wizards trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Beal. Porter in the corner.
Oh, I saw Porter on the corner.
Possession.
I saw him late, too. I should have hit him before that.
With the highest shooting percentage last season.
Derek Fisher is fired, by the way, those that don't know. Knicks fired him a couple of days ago, or maybe a few days ago.
Have the answer for you.
Here's Porter. It's good.
There we
he
go.
makes his first shot of the game.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team he liked playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category, and I think to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent, and I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Come on, Beal. Beal's been struggling the first couple of games. All right.
Calderon
Nope.
kicks to Lopez.
Okay, good. Nope.
Stolen by Dudley. Outside Wall.
Get in there. There we go.
Back to even.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Calderon against Wall. Calderon with it. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities.
Oh, bounce pass.
Himself and his team.
Oh, good
Out of bounds,
defense.
New York takes possession.
And
Hold on. That didn't bounce off of him?
Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged 17 points a game, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
I got to watch my...
kicks to Anthony. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets it to go.
Really?
Anthony's got 8 points.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Wizards trail by 3. Here is Wall. Kicks it to Beal.
Oh, good stop.
Anthony against Porter. He feeds it to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Beal, that's for 2.
Yeah, that's forced.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not the shot I was
Not
looking
really
for.
his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, that's not the matchup I want.
Now the feed to Afflalo.
Good.
Beal with the steal. And here we go. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Beal.
And off to a strong
Saw that
start
pass coming a mile away.
He's got a nice touch.
Calderon passes to Anthony. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Dudley. Porzingis can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space.
What the?
He just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
I swore I would hit it for icon passing because Beal was streaking.
He's checked in for
All right.
Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter.
That was not intended. That was an accident.
Galloway kicks to Williams. New York moving it around. Williams a screen on Wall.
Okay.
Anthony in the corner. Rebound by the Wizards.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Afflalo. Gortat dishes to Beal. Dudley with a screen on Afflalo. Beal the pass to Dudley.
There we go. Oh, it was in and out. Can't believe that. It was wide open too.
Didn't turn into 3 points. I mean,
I'm
he
shocked
makes you
too.
pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Afflalo and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I can't believe that didn't fall.
Both sides of the coin for the Wizards started out very hot, but then just could not keep it going.
Well, you know, the start was extremely hot. 19-6, which tied a franchise best, that record. After that, though, they played close to 500 ball the rest of the time.
And he knocks down the first
Get
one.
Temple in there too.
And the Wizards really struggled post All-Star break.
Watch Temple come onto the court with his warm-ups. Oh, nope.
They seem to pull things together.
That glitch used to always happen. I don't know if it still does
Here's
every
what
now and then.
Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Jared Dudley. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Bradley Beal. And so Aaron Afflalo nails both of them.
Well, there's no denying it. The Wizards had some bumps, and you mentioned that. Some weeks they looked like a lottery team. Then the next, they looked like a title contender. They knew how to make the most of their games when they did get hot, though.
And Wall kicks.
Oh, that was not where I wanted to go.
Here's Galloway. Quiet so far offensively.
No, you're not
searching for his first points of the game. It's Williams with the drive. Here's O'Quinn. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Not happy
And the
about it.
Knicks
I'm not
win by
happy
5.
right now.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Well, last season, the Wizards fell off just a bit in the second half of the year. Still, Greg, very competitive at home.
God.
And their strong play at home helped them weather that storm, Kevin. I mean, they ended up going 29-12 here at the Verizon Center.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And, you know,
Okay,
that
so we're not
29
shooting
wins
well
mark
out
at
the
home
out the
for
gate.
Wizards, third best in the East. That team really liked shooting the ball here, as they were a top 5 3-point percentage team in this build.
Okay. Actually, let me bring in Kelly. Bring him in early. All right, we'll go with that group. We're okay. We can still play the same way. It's a neutral offense. Not going to change anything there.
Oubre checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Wizards trail by 5.
And really the driving factor for why Washington was so good at home was their defense. I mean, they would finish with the best field goal percentage against in the entire league in their home building. You don't think of the Wizards as a lockdown team, but in the Verizon Center,
I think we can work Nene. We need to get inside because we're not hitting our shots.
Season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
I don't really think they can stop Nene, but we're gonna see.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again. I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
Thanks, Smitty. I really appreciate that. That's when people help each other out. Try to get people out there. All right, let's get back in. There we go. All right, I'm about to take Wall out in a few.
The Knicks leading by 3.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you
I think
up
they
there
could dominate.
if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball.
Thomas's shot is off. Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Wall kicks to Humphries.
Yeah, I know.
Outside, Wall. The dish to Nene. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, Nene, do work inside. Nene, do work.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
Okay, there it goes.
Right now.
The delay was frozen for a second. That's what I was looking at.
Field goals now, Greg, they've allowed.
Damn, it is way behind from what I'm seeing.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. And he's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
And it's tied up with that one. And getting back to Nene, an obvious inside player with great impact. He looks and plays like a man possessed. Yet
there you go. Crowd's getting into it.
Greg,
that's what I was hoping for.
As much as 8 rebounds a game.
And, you know, his true value is measured in intangibles at times, not just on.
There we go.
He does all the dirty work so others can shine.
Wizards have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
Got Wall.
Here's Temple. He's guarded by a Flalo. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Wall. Can't hit from
I probably should have hit him baseline because he gave me that. But I was trying to force it.
Score of the basket. Nice shot.
Nice little floater off the
Heads up
backboard.
play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Washington trailing.
Get it downloaded.
Feeds it to Temple. Dishes to Humphries. Right side, Wall.
Oh,
Stolen by Quinn.
that was not. Oh, that. Thank you. I was about to say that looked like I was backcourt. Like a. All right, let's get Sessions in
last
here.
Year's Knicks. 8th in free throw percentage, 14th in blocks, and they were in the top half of the league shooting
Probably not
the
going
ball
to get him
from
in
deep.
time. Kind of figured
Average
that.
to
All right.
pedestrian, but still fairly
try that
effective
again.
from there.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunities.
Get in
Here's
position.
Wall. He wants to get it to Nene and does. 6 to shoot. Down it goes.
I'm about to say,
for his
fall,
third basket
mother.
in as many tries.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option.
Yeah, I had the
number one for them
advantage
right
down low, so definitely going
And
after
a
that.
guy with an incredibly strong start to his career in Denver, the first Brazilian to ever be selected in the first round. Voted, as you may recall, to the NBA All-Rookie team.
We're going to bring Beal back in because I want to at least have a shooter out there.
Really developed faster
Let
than a
me
lot
go
of people
with...
expected, but what has been the case for him is the injury bug. I mean,
because I want to keep Temple out
shoulder,
there.
Achilles, you name it, he's had it, and it's hindered his career somewhat.
And cancer. He's beat
All right, there we
cancer.
go.
That's a very good point.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you know, going back to Nene, in 14 years, he's been able to suit up for roughly 65% of the games. That's tough on a
Okay,
team's
we're shooting a lot
on
better.
both ends of the floor.
I think
Injuries have been a part
just
of that,
getting
though,
to the
and
basket
oftentimes
is
those are beyond the
getting
player's
closer to
control.
the basket, not taking so many forced jumpers. I think that's the change, and that's the adjustment I've made. Other than that, I wonder if Carmelo's coming back because he's starting off hot. He looked like he can have one of those games.
Beal's checked in for Washington. Sessions comes in for John Wall.
Okay, there we go. Oh, and I do my own substitutions, by the way, if you haven't already noticed. Oh, nope, stay back.
Now, here's O'Quinn. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. And a follow wide open. He shoots. Misses off the right iron.
And you know, guys, the thing with Nene, he helps you in so many ways when he's in there. He's hard to back down in the post. He eats up space. Tough to get around on picks. He has the toughness that champions are made of.
Now, here's Nene. Aaron Aflalo missing his last shot.
Oh, he rushed it. I could tell I rushed that shot.
This one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been.
Because that was
so
going
far.
in if I had just been patient with his release. I rushed it, and I knew I rushed it.
Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of
Nice
heart.
ball
In a few
movement.
short years have gone from a playoff team, unfortunately, to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
Man, it's a low-scoring game. I'm coming off. This is the back end of a back-to-back, so I'm
You know,
trying
the
to
Knicks
be
made the
leery
playoffs
of
every
my
season
guys'
between
minutes.
1988 and 2001. It's kind of strange now to see the Knicks struggle to get into the playoffs so often. Only 3 trips in the playoffs the last 10 seasons.
And he makes both free throws.
And listen, the pressure is always on the Knicks to make the playoffs just because of where the
if I can
team
get
is.
Bradley
Being
Beal
in New
free.
York can have its advantages, but
struggle
it
with
comes
these games.
with expectations that your team will be in the postseason.
Now here's Beal. 11 points last game. Humphries kicks to Sessions. 4 on the clock. Humphries sets a pick for Sessions.
Oh, that's good.
And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. The
Had
Knicks
an
with the
open shot
lead.
too.
Williams dishes to Thomas. Back to Williams.
Oh no, I don't like this matchup down low. Switch.
Outside. Here's O'Quinn.
Oh,
And he
good
drops the layup
move.
off the glass.
Good move. I'm
O'Quinn's
not
got
mad
his
at that
second
at
bucket of the game
all. I'm
to
not
go.
mad at all
They're
that, but
really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Sessions. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Here's Humphries. The shot misses. Nice D from Williams. The Knicks leading by 4. Thomas goes in. The pass to Galloway.
all right. Creep up.
From deep.
That was good defense towards the end, but
Knicks lead by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
clearly my team is suffering from fatigue from the game the night before. First 2 games have been blowout games, but this one's looks like it's gonna be a tough one. Get Gortat back in here.
And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take
Oh,
on the Knicks so far?
I don't like how
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Bradley
There we
Beal is
go.
out there with Ramon Sessions. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Chris Humphries. And
Welcome
it's
to the
Gortat
game,
in
Beal.
at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Anthony. He had 25 points in the win against Atlanta. Lopez, that's in there.
Nothing you can
Anthony
do.
with the assist. Lopez has got his first basket.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Wizards trail by 3. And here's Sessions. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He dishes it to Beal.
Oh, good.
Out to the right wing. Gortat inside. Lopez covering. Gortat misses. New York leading by 3.
All right.
To the inside. Ramon Sessions with the steal. Beal against Lopez. Lets it go from 11. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Sessions. The second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Way to take it to the hoop. There we go.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Galloway, the pass to Calderon. Here's Porzingis. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but it didn't deter him.
They didn't
from
get it to
attacking
Melo in the post. I
defensively.
thought they
His
were.
pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals.
Way to
in
play
game.
that passing lane.
Pocket 2. Galloway, no good.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Offensive rebound. Out to Sessions. Jacks up a 3. And
Oh,
the
come on,
rebound
Sessions.
goes
You
to
got it.
Lopez.
You were wide
That's a
open.
shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Calderon. And it comes off the front of the rim. Washington has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Okay.
Passes it to Sessions. Here's the 3. That doesn't go in either for Sessions. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper.
Okay, I
Excellent
didn't
job
like that.
of taking advantage.
Session,
Carmelo
you
Anthony,
just got to
the
hit
third
those
pick overall in
shots.
The 2003 NBA draft was in some pretty good company at the top of that one, as I recall.
I mean, you had LeBron going 1, and of course, Darko Milicic was number 2 on that list. But how about D-Wade at 4? A little bit of a surprise, Chris Bosh. You know,
I'm gonna go
all those
Dudley.
guys,
I'm
with the
gonna
exception
go-
of Melo, have rings.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003 all having rings. You
Beal
can't
in
choose
there.
the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that
No,
much talent.
let's
That's why
go
it was
back to our
somewhat
start lineup.
surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
All right, we're good there. Let's change something up. Just quicken the pace.
Washington making some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for Humphries. Otto Porter Jr. comes in
It's like
for
we're giving their
Garrett Temple. And it's
defense
John
time to
Wall
set
in
up,
for
so
Sessions. Wizards trail by 3.
Hey guys, talking about Melo, I mean, he's faced some difficult injuries here of late. That puts all the more pressure on him to win a ring as soon as possible. No way does he want to retire without that chance. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
For Washington, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Me.
And Porter drops them both. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Oh!
And out of
I was
bounds
about
as
to
the
say he
Wizards
couldn't
gain
grab that
possession.
straight up. All right.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
Now here's Wall, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Beal can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup. And all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. And
There we go. Get that offensive board.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty
Seems like
eye-opening.
both teams are struggling with their
It really is,
shooting.
Clark. The defenders
I know I'm
need to
struggling
do a
with
better
mine.
job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Lopez, a screen on Wall. Here's Galloway. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lopez. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Wall kicks to Porter. He feeds it to Dudley. Gortat with the screen for Dudley. To the inside. The kick out to Wall. There's Porter.
There we
with
go.
three.
Oh, come.
It's rebounded by Beal.
Oh.
Porzingis has
Just
got
not
3
making
rebounds so far in
shots.
the game. And there's the feed to Galloway.
Like, all these shots are just not falling.
Anthony on the wing. Right wing. Porzingis passes to Calderon.
Yeah, did not.
Count it.
Damn.
Second make in 4 attempts.
All their shots are falling. All mine are.
Here's Wall. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. And Beal kicks to Dudley. Jacks
There
up
we
a
go.
3. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That is his first foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Serafin's checked in.
Let's get Gary Neal
New
in this
York
game.
leading by 3.
Oh, this is crazy. All right, Kevin
Outside
Serafin's
Anthony.
in the game. Used to play for the Wizards last year.
Pass to Porzingis. He kicks to Galloway. Clock at 6. Gortat with the defensive effort. Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely. Now Dudley. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And also,
there we go.
Assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs
And the Knicks do this to me. They call the timeout when I finally got something. They really are doing something with my team's timing.
He's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
New York calls timeout.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. Raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete. But his size, effort, and refined skill set
trying to sub quickly early and save those long minutes for the 3rd and 4th quarter. I figured as long as I hang around, as long as I hang close, should be good. Keep Dudley out there.
Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. And a switcher also for New York. Aflalo's checked in.
Good. At least it's tied. But
for New York, they've gone 4-10 in the 2nd quarter from the field.
And talking about Gortat, I like what he can do for you defensively. Doesn't really have a vertical, but uses his length and timing to alter shots. And he moves his feet well enough to close out on shooters and also cover the pick and roll. So solid and complete in terms of a frontline play.
Here is Wall. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Kicks it to Neal. There's the dish to Dudley. The fader. Shot is off.
Come on.
And New York the other way now. Anthony dishes to Calderon. Off target with his 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked.
Oh, Nate was about to crush that.
12 from the field here in the 2nd. Anthony drives in. The shot misses. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the 2nd quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Porter kicks to Neal. Dudley with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Nene. Knicks with the rebound.
I could have backed him in a little further.
Tonight. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Dudley. Washington trailing. And Wall kicks to Neal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Neal's got his first points of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Because, let's see,
from the wing.
why MyLeague versus my GM?
And boy, has he picked
MyLeague because you can see every game.
Starting to fall.
Like if I don't have a game schedule, I can see every game versus my GM where I'm only controlling literally just my team. Oh.
Here's Nene up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Hey, what's up, KC Classic?
Make that one most of the time.
Thanks for stopping by.
Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Ball against Calderon.
Okay. No. Get Neal. Get on a follow.
There's a good screen. Feeds it to Seraphin.
Okay.
For 3. Aflalo, no good. Wizards shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Nene, the screen. Porter passes to Wall. Nene with the screen on Calderon. Nene into the lane. Little turnaround. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Okay. See, I didn't like that interaction. Porter should have continued on. Like, his momentum should have carried him. Like, he missed the steal. It definitely should have carried him a lot further.
I mean, think about this. The
See,
Knicks
long
were
as
last in the league
Carmelo's
in
in the game,
drives
I'm
per
keeping
game as a team.
Dudley
So
in there.
they struggled shooting when they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
Come back to
Kyle
field.
O'Quinn is checked in for the Knicks. Derek
Sessions.
Williams comes in for Porzingis. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
Now here's Wall. There's the pass to Neal. To the left wing. Dudley dishes to Nene. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So for the Wizards, Gortat's checked in for Nene.
We're not getting
Bradley
it's
Beal
like we're
comes
not
in
getting
for Gary Neal.
any type of rhythm.
And
Okay, good. I can
Sessions subbed in for
take
John
Dudley
Wall.
out.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Thomas is checked
Probably
in.
gonna call timeout.
For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league. And
there we go.
Underrated in that regard.
God, I love manual bounce passes.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Calderon. He dishes it to a Flalo.
Doesn't even look like the triangle.
Just 5 to shoot. A baseline J. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to Dudley. There's the triple.
Let's start building off of this. But we need to get these guys off the court so we can get a little bit of rest.
Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Calderon kicks to O'Quinn from deep.
There we go.
Williams passes to Calderon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Calderon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you guys, he was once considered a tweener, but now I think Derek Williams has kind of settled in to that 4 position. Seems to be the best position fit for him at this stage of his career.
Worse from 3-point
Well,
range.
it's unfair because he was drafted so high, top 5 when he came out, and I don't think he'll ever live up to that draft position. The highlight dunks are
And
great,
keeping the
but
turnovers low.
Timeout. Last year, Williams did find a nice.
Yeah, look at that shooting. 38%, both
Still
teams.
his minutes.
That's
got
a
to
good
find
thing.
other ways to continue to grow.
Okay. Great. Let's see. Temple. Going for a bench unit. Let's go with Gooden.
Washington's gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Eddie. Sessions against Calderon. Now here's Sessions. He's
It's
had
like it
some
was
playing
telegraphed.
time, but no scoring yet from him. Williams dishes to Calderon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That pass was telegraphed. I waited too long.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Brick.
The first one falls. second free throw, no good.
Miss.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty that way.
Passes it to Gooden. He feeds it to Sessions. Picked by Humphries. Sessions passes to Humphries. Here's Temple. Calderon pulls it in. Aflalo goes in. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists now in this one. And
I'm not I'm not understanding what you meant by that, Casey. I'm actually surprised Madden didn't add franchise mode in. I think they've said this for the longest. Franchise mode as we used to know it, is there, where you can play as a team versus a specific role. Yeah, in that aspect, yeah. To be able to, the way MyLeague is set up, that would actually be best. The way 2K did it, they gave you a role-specific single-player mode, and they gave you a team-specific franchise mode. So now I see what you're talking about now. So because I know the common answer, the answer they would normally give is, oh, it's in there. It's just, But I understand exactly what you mean. All right, I'll just put my people in there. I always do this because one thing I don't like this year. Where the hell is? Oh, he's way down there. The one thing that I don't feel comfortable with in 2K is the whole when that sub menu substitution tab drops down from the top in between quarters. It seems like, I feel like you don't get enough time to make your subs versus last year. Last year you had plenty of time and nothing wouldn't progress until you finished your substitutions. So okay, delete there and go top there. Alright guys, prepare.
Pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
You guys gonna have to prepare yourself for a long run in this third quarter. I'm probably going down to like 4 minutes before I sub. I'll probably make 2 subs by the 4-minute mark.
What do you guys need to do in the second half?
I think we're just helping each other. It's not about one guy. It's everybody. They got really good players out there, so we're just trying to help each other and keep the turnovers down and just don't let them run to their place comfortable. So I think that's the key.
It takes the entire team, Jose. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Halloween edition.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it's tough to play on the road, and they overcame that. They were mentally and physically prepared for this game, but it hasn't been easy. They faced some intense play from a team on its home turf, but these guys didn't cave in. In fact, they fought back with some intensity of their own, successfully. Very hostile crowd.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
The big positive, I think, their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going, because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
I wish they would add in the algorithms to be able to simulate other games in progress to get the halftime scores. They used to have it in 2K, and I don't know where they threw everything off in.
For the second half of our Halloween broadcast, we've seen Aaron Aflalo really having a great game.
And he just went off. in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
All right, let's go the other way.
Washington trailing. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Robin Lopez. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Calderon. And it's a Flalo in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Beal. And Dudley kicks to Porter. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Calderon dishes to a Flalo. 8 feet away. That doesn't go either for a Flalo.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Dudley with it. Now guarded by a Flalo.
Too late.
Anthony kicks to a Flalo. That's good. Flalo's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Wall's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Calderon kicks to Lopez. And lots of contact there.
Damn, that could have been a flagrant foul, but...
You look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player.
Yeah, that could have been flagrant.
He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
Lopez hits him
lean on John Wall.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Wall, that's good.
There we go.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 12. Calderon has the open look. A three-pointer, no good. Beal the pass to Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice
through that one. Jeez.
Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you.
Oh, there's the triangle.
Quickness and a soft touch.
Now here's Calderon. 6 points for him. That one falls coming off Anthony's
I didn't
feet.
want to leave him like that.
Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Wall. The feed now to Dudley. There's the 3.
Oh, come on, Dudley.
Calderon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Did all that to get you free.
Pass to a Flalo. He kicks to Anthony.
Oh, no.
Wide open. Second chance shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Now here's Beal. He's got 8. Right side Wall. Lopez.
Wow.
Aflalo goes in. Rebound by John Wall.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it. And for the last 3 seasons, what a talented young backcourt John Wall and Bradley Beal have become. Wall drafted 1st overall, Beal
I'm gonna have to go to Humphries right off the bat.
A little lottery luck, if you will.
Dudley is just not finishing. He's been open on a few occasions. It's been poor shooting on our part. I'm trying to figure out if I should go and have 2 big men on the floor.
And he makes the first. And Washington making a change here. Humphries checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon.
Okay, everybody's good.
And so Wall nails both of them. New York leading by 4. And here is Anthony. He's got 12. Inside, here's Aflalo.
Oh, good.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Clark getting back to Wall and Beal. They really complemented each other perfectly over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, you look at some of the great backcourts of any age over that time. Wall and Beal right there with them. And it's good to be so young and talented, that's for sure.
And that one falls for Aaron Aflalo.
How about the game for Aflalo? 15 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed.
And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now here's Beal. 8 points for him. Wall attacking.
And guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered.
Keep getting to the line and just stay close.
Leader of the Wizards.
Well, and for Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards, it did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor. He's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Aflalo. He's got 16. Oh, here's the screen. Shoots off the screen, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
He's given it. Okay.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
All right, let's go ahead. Yeah, Follow has been giving. What's the name? Fitz. I don't think that matchup's gonna work, but we're gonna go with it. And defensive settings for there we go.
gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Damn, at this rate, am I going to get 50 points?
And the first one drops. And so Aaron Aflalo nails both of them.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
Here's Wall. 11 points in the game. Picked by Humphries. And Wall kicks to Humphries. That's good.
There we go.
And so Wall with the assist. Humphries has got his first points in this one. New York leading by 5.
You got to get rhythm somewhere.
Outside Anthony. There's a screen. Shot off the pick. Aflalo, that's good. Aflalo's
Damn
got
it.
20 points.
Well, that was just a terrific shot by Aaron Aflalo. He's making it happen.
And Wall. Here we go now. The shot is
Oh,
up.
come on, Wall. You
So
got to
New
finish
York will
that.
take it the other way. Anthony kicks to Galloway.
Uh-oh. Don't like the matchup.
There's the dish to Serafin. The jump hook and off the glass. That one's good. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now here's Wall. Kicks to Humphries. Outside, Wall. To the wing on the left. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by New York.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Anthony drives in. And it's off the back rim. No good. Wizards trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
No one near Wall as he
There we
lets
go.
it go. Drills it from outside.
Been few and
Wall's got
far
10 points
between
in the
these
quarter.
shots.
The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
All right, I'm going to need water.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the thing about Bradley Beal, when he suits up, the entire lineup becomes exponentially more potent. A quick, powerful athlete, Greg, high basketball IQ, had the great teaching at Florida, carries it to the NBA. Opponents have to account for him, I think, on both ends of the floor.
And that's a great point, Kevin. I mean, coming out of college, a lot of people compared him to Ray Allen. I mean, he possesses that next level smoothness and body control that's often indicative of a true difference maker.
New York calls timeout.
Quick in the pace.
And, going back to Bradley Beal, the bottom line is he's a winner. Last year, the Wizards went 8-9 with Beal out of the lineup. Hard to argue with those facts and numbers.
For the Wizards, Nene comes in for Gortat, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Williams, he's checked in for New York. Lance Thomas comes in for Carmelo Anthony.
Wow, second half, Knicks' substitution pattern has changed a bit. Earlier, they were using somebody else at the center position. Now they're coming in with Serafin instead of that other guy.
Nobody near Williams. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And when you talk about Bradley Beal, it's not just having him in the lineup that matters. It's having him at his best. When he's at 100% health, there are very few guards in the league who can keep up with him. Truly one of the game's great young talents.
Got a piece of it. Fast break, here we go. Pushing it up and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No hard feelings.
How they ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in opponent field goal percentage. 6th in assists. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And you mentioned their ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage.
It's funny,
Such
last
an
year he was
important stat.
6'9".
They
He
did
wasn't
not
6'10"
give
last
up the
year.
easy looks. You really had to work for
Excuse
whatever
me.
you got.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They're not giving us anything. I'm trying to figure out how. Because we're not hitting our outside shots. We've had plenty of open shots. And again, I just have to remind everybody, it's the back end of a back-to-back. So that definitely is playing a factor in why my guys aren't hitting shots.
And both free throws good for Seraphin. Wizards trail by 8. Dishes it to Sessions. Feeds to Beal. Nene, the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Good feed.
It's home.
Oh, he got it.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Galloway, the pass to Thomas.
It's a triangle.
Outside Williams. The pass.
Oh, I was waiting for him to.
Williams a screen. Fires for 3. Galloway, no good.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close
There you
enough
go,
to bother
Porter.
the shot. Good challenge, but
George
disciplined
Gervin them
enough
to death.
avoid too much contact.
A different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is
they brought in O'Quinn now.
And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway.
See, at first they brought in O'Quinn first, then Seraphin. This time they brought in Seraphin, then O'Quinn.
The game was 9. Calderon dishes to Williams. Calderon kicks to Thomas. On the wing of Flalo. Back to Thomas. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And
He dropped the ball,
guys
too.
among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Stolen by O'Quinn. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Calderon's got the ball. He dishes it to Williams. They double him with Nene. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Now Sessions. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nice ball movement by Washington. Humphrey sets a pick for Sessions. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Calderon, how he did last season. He was around 9 points per last year, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Well, it's definitely it's confirmed we're not going to hit 100 points this game. Hell, I don't even know if we're going to hit 80. Wait, this game's been playing out. All right. Get Gary Neal in again. Let's get a shooter.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots.
Okay.
2 shots.
The first free throw is back in for Washington. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal.
We do got shooters on the court.
And so he hits both. New York leading by 7. Calderon with it. He's got 8. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Calderon's got 10 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Sessions passes to Neal. Gaston and Nate. 11 feet away, and that's
there we
good
go.
off the glass that time. 11 points in the game. The Knicks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Now here's Aflalo. 20 points for him. Back to Calderon. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to Nene. Wizards trail by 7. Sessions dishes to Neal. To the paint. Here's Nene. Good D by Williams.
Come on, Nene, you're right there.
Defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
O'Quinn with it. Picked up by Nene. For 3, Calderon. The shot no good. And it's Washington the other way. One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Need that.
He was brought in to kind of
Needed that.
the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Now here's Sessions. Calderon unable to get his shot to go. And Sessions kicks to Neal. Passes it to Nene. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by Nene. New York leading by 4. Calderon passing to Aflalo. Back to Calderon.
Get that shit out of
The
here.
Knicks will retain possession. Nineteen seconds left in the third quarter. The feed now to O'Quinn.
Oh.
Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. O'Quinn's got 8 points.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke.
Maybe
there.
I
It
just
can
didn't
really
scout him
open
as a
things up
three-point
inside,
shooter.
because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
He used that pick just right. And that's now 6 points for Kelly Oubre.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them
Okay.
with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay.
Kelly's hit his last 2
going on
shots.
right now.
I
Back
think I'm
and
going to keep
forth.
him in
Here we
there.
go.
It's been a war of attrition in this game. Good grief.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point.
Make our push right here.
The Knicks leading by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington. All out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Nene. Then there's Oubre. And it's Dudley in at the power forward position. Now here's Wall. Following the miss by Carmelo
All right,
Anthony.
they're high.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Wall. He feeds it to Dudley. Just 4 to shoot. Ball stolen. It's stolen by Wall.
Yes, stolen right back.
He kicks to Oubre. Lopez
Stolen.
with the steal. The drive by Anthony.
A good night for Carmelo Anthony. He has 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him.
The little hard
tighter.
stop jump.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Wall. Nene, the screen. And Wall kicks to Neal. The dish to Dudley. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Misses off the right iron. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Here is Wall. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Wall against Calderon. Nene, the screen. Dudley, no luck.
The Knicks leading by 8. Anything.
Kicks it to Carmelo. And Anthony gets double teamed. Dishes it to Calderon. There's the 3. Rebound by Nene. Nene's got his 3rd rebound tonight. From deep, Neal. That's good.
Something's brewing,
Should've
guys.
been and
the
one.
Three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's Aflalo following the 3-pointer by Washington. Porzingis can't hit.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Neal's shot is off.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Now Wall after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Outside, Wall. Out of bounds, New York takes
Wait,
possession.
hold on.
major
I
mental
went for,
mistake. I mean, there's no
I
other
hit
way
the
for me to
shot
describe
stick
it.
and
He
they
didn't
did
know
a
where he
dribble
was on the
move
court.
instead. Like I held it.
That's a basic fundamental.
Wow.
You have to be alert to where you are.
The Knicks leading by 5.
I got screwed on that one.
Calderon dishes to Aflalo. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And
Get the
theirs are
rookie out of
fantastic.
here.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line.
Bill's
be
been
aggressive,
missing in
get to the
action.
foul line and knock down
Everybody
some of those
seems like they're
freebies
just
and
been
the
missing
tide can
in
turn for
action.
you.
Dudley's been struggling. Let's see. Gortat, Humphreys. Bring in Drew Gooden.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Now here's Wall. At the elbow, Gortat. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
3.
Leading by 5.
That's how bad we've been shooting. Wall has only 3 assists in this game.
Fourth
Up
quarter
there.
of play,
Here
and
comes
over
the triangle.
3.5 minutes have gone by. Lopez a screen, and here's a follow for three. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
And here's Wall. Here's Porter. Played in with
There
a
we
nice
go.
touch off the glass.
Had a
Great
step
job
on
of
Melo,
screening
so
there.
take
Nice
it.
job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Calderon. Anthony on the wing. 14 feet away. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Calderon against Wall. Feeds it to Gooden. Outside, Wall. Cannot hit. Good D by Lopez. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. There's
Where's
the
the
pass to
follow?
Porzingis. Wide open shot is on the money.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Now here's Wall. They set the pick. There's Beal with the 3, and he gets the bucket.
And they clearly are just destroying this group
Hanging
right
in there,
now
but
from
it's
the
like we
three-point
can't
line.
break through.
Yeah,
We
and the
can't get
defense
anything
knows it. I mean,
consistent.
they're fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And so it's New York with it.
Oh,
After the 3-pointer from Bradley Beal. And he knocks down the first one.
yeah. Carmelo's been steady in this game. Not steady scoring, but just been steady all around. Check what's hot. Okay. All right, everyone's pretty good.
And Anthony drops them both. Wizards trail by 7. Now Wall. He dishes it to Beal. There's the pick. And the call will be against Drew Gooden. That's his first foul. Here's Anthony. Goes up on the high post. No what? Now Washington takes it the other way. Porter with it. Pass to Gooden. Puts up a 3. Aflalo pulls it in. Aflalo's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Oh, what it is?
Passes
He's
it to
not. He
Calderon.
can't even hit a wide open 3. He normally hits those.
Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Down low. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 6 assists now in the game. Wizards trail by 9. Now here's Wall. Gortat with a screen on Calderon. Wall attacking. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Wizards, Martin Gortat. 2 shots.
Okay, we got Dudley coming in. I think I'll give it to the 3-minute mark. If we can't break that 5-point deficit, we're down by 9. But if we can't break 5 by 2 minutes, I'll probably call the dogs off.
The first one falls. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Wizards.
This one has just been tough. Had open shots, not fall. Jared Dudley's cold. Beal's not is MIA. Wall only has a few assists.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Afralo's been doing his job. Carmelo's been scoring. It's
And here's Calderon.
just been that type of
Pass to
game.
Porzingis. Here is Calderon. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Lock at 6. And again, it's New York.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Gortat with a screen on Calderon. Gortat.
Ooh,
pass
good.
to Dudley.
Damn.
Nice, strong
They are just
finish
everywhere.
there. A three-point opportunity.
The interior defense, Lopez is just not going away. Just not going away.
Oh, look, league business.
They stopped every
doing
second
well.
pass that probably
Values
could
are
have
skyrocketing, and a new TV deal
resulted
kicking
in a
next
score.
season as well. It represents
Like an
the
easy
largest
score.
expansion of league revenues in history.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York leading by 7. Calderon kicks to Aflalo. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Dudley. They get the rebound. That's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Wall against Calderon. And Wall. Here we go now. Lopez with the block.
And another miss.
It's not going away.
A really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now here's Beal. Tries it from the top of the key. Second chance shot. It'll go.
There we
And
go.
the New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Gortat.
He got a great read
Going
of
with
where
this
that
group
miss
to
was
see what
going.
happens by the 2-minute
That
mark. I
allowed
don't
him to
know
be
if
the
we're going
first
to
guy
break
to
it
and
or
get the
cut it.
putback.
Wall against Calderon. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Back to Calderon.
3 seconds?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Anthony
About to
again
say
missing.
somebody go for
He's
it.
tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's a screen by Gortat. The feed to Dudley. Puts up a 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Thank you, Dudley.
Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. The Knicks leading by 6.
That's like a desperation heave. Ooh.
Here's Porzingis. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Wall kicks to Porter. Wizards passing it around. Fires the 3. Dudley, no luck. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Calderon passes to Porzingis. And he feeds it to Lopez. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an
I probably
easy
called
one.
that
Maybe
timeout way
Yeah,
too
you know,
late.
that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. We've seen Aaron Aflalo really having a great game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
All right, let's see what we can do.
For the Wizards, Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. And Oubre subbed in for Otto Porter Jr.
All right, we got number of shooters on the floor.
Wizards trail by 10. Now Wall. It's deflected. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Part of the
Lazy
reason
ass
that they're
pass
down
on
is
my
that
part.
they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, when you have the opportunity to get the ball inside and score close to the rim, that's what you've got to take advantage of. Looking at the game Bill has been having, he's got 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Here's Anthony.
Where's a follow? Where's a follow? Where's a follow? Don't want. Oh, they call timeout.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Damn, 10 turnovers. That's not Wizards basketball, son. 10 turnovers.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments
good
that
defense.
could
Let's
prove
go.
crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
Get some free points with no time running off the clock.
The defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
All right, we got 2 timeouts left. We got 20 and a full, I believe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Those were critical foul shots because we're at the point now where they can't be missing any of those.
And so we
They called a foul on that?
Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, that was a blown call. They actually gave him the foul for that.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Kelly, that was not the time to do that. We're trying to come back, not aggravate them even more.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
1:41 left in the 4th quarter.
I didn't even call for the fancy pass, and he just did it anyway.
Outside Anthony. There's a screen. Back to Calderon. 6 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And that one hits back iron.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And Dudley kicks to Nene. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Game.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
It's Anthony with the drive. No dice from the high post. Washington's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Now here's Wall. Nene with the screen on Calder. And Wall kicks to Nene. The shot. And too long on the shot. And so it's New York with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
All right, we're just going to pour the bench in.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
So we're gonna succeed this game to the Knicks. Just couldn't consistently hit anything.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Greg went deep for that one.
He did, but I'm hungry now. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Calderon dishes to Carmelo. So a close game sees New York take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And
that's not how you open the season at home.
From the sideline. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Carmelo Anthony. And Melo, first off, congratulations on this win. How would you describe the team's effort here tonight?
We willed our way to this one. We took our time, executed. We stayed composed, and that's something we've been doing, the past 2 games, just keeping our composure and just finishing games. We've been doing that.
This team is playing great, Melo. Thanks for your time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He had just an outstanding 4th quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal, and he had it going tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda.
Throwing fits.
CSDP. A crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
All right, let's check these stats. 5 for 14, 5 for 12, 6 for 10, 4 for 8, 3 for 3, 3 for 5, 2 for 10, 2 for 6 from 3-point range. That killed me. Was that 2 for 6? We lost by 4. If he makes just 2 of them, we're winning by 2. And they were wide open, 2 wide open opportunities. He just couldn't hit them. Anyone else? And look at Wall had 6 assists. Those, when you can limit Wall to 6 or less assists, I would deem him as having an ineffective game. Look at his plus minus is at -5. Shoot, Porter -10 was. I probably should have just kept playing Oubre a little bit more. He would at least hit all his shots, all 3-pointers. So let's look at the Knicks. See, they combined for 20. They combined for 49 points. Anthony was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Aflalo 8 for 8. They did not miss at the free throw line. Jeez. See, hold up. Yeah, our guys weren't getting to the free throw line. Their guys were. Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream at this point because I don't want to have to reset the game music. Possibly get a strike for copyrighted music. But I'd like to thank everybody for joining in. Casey Classic, thanks for your questions. Probably the only one that, well, you definitely were the only one that said anything, so I appreciate that. Those that are viewing this in the replay, you just saw the Wizards struggle as we fell to the Knicks in our season opener in our MyLeague, in my MyLeague, and hopefully the next game that I stream, hopefully it'll be a better performance from the starters. But that was outright piss poor. I could understand because it was the back end of a back-to-back, but still, we had opportunities, got within 5, got within 4. I think that was the final score. We lost by 4. Got within 4. It was the closest we got. So that's it. Again, thanks. This is DJ81. That channel Skins for Life. Closing out. Peace.